Radiohead didn't evolve at their peak. They rejected it right when everything was working, because the thing that made them famous felt too easy to repeat. At the start, they were just a band from Oxford. Guitars, quiet, loud tension, songs that built, then collapsed. They were still playing small rooms, still figuring out who they were, until Creep. It wasn't meant to define them. They almost left it off the record, but when it hit in 1992, it took over. And it didn't fade. It followed them. Show after show. In the US, it broke first. By the time it reached the UK, it had already decided what the band was. One song, one identity. And almost immediately, they started pulling away from it. Not with statements, with choices. When The Bends comes out in 1995, you can hear the shift. More control, more intention. Songs reaching past a single feeling. They weren't chasing success. They were trying to prove they weren't a fluke. Then OK Computer in 1997 locks everything into place. Precise, cold, recorded partly at St. Catherine's Court. It turns anxiety into structure. Critics call it one of the greatest albums ever made. And that's the problem. Because now the expectation is obvious. Do it again, go further, go bigger. Don't lose what made it work. But inside the band, that path already feels wrong. The next sessions stall, ideas go nowhere, songs collapse halfway through. They try to force it, try to rebuild it. Nothing holds for long. And at the center of it, Tom York is pulling somewhere else, toward Aphex Twin and Autechre. Music without structure, without resolution. The rest of the band can't follow, because there's nothing to follow. This isn't reinvention, it's friction. At one point, they consider starting over, walking away from the sessions entirely. Instead, they change how the music is made. Loops replace performances, fragments replace full songs, and slowly, something new forms. A track like Everything in Its Right Place isn't played, it's constructed, built in pieces, reassembled into something unfamiliar. And once they commit to that, there's no clean way back. By the time Kid A releases in 2000, it barely resembles the band people thought they knew. No singles, no clear entry point. The vocals are buried, the structure is fractured, and they don't explain it. The reaction splits, confusion, rejection, then recognition. Because underneath it all, there's a different idea taking shape. Not evolution, a refusal. A decision to stop giving people what they already understand. The idea that success doesn't need to be repeated. That being fully understood might be the moment you stop. And once you break your own formula like that, you remove the expectation that you'll only give people what worked the first time. If you're into this kind of band history, follow the channel. New stories every week.